Hello, hello. So today I want to talk about a great event, and the goal is really about a new path, really, to sustainable success. And you can think about it as going from burnout to alignment. And if you've never seen me before, my name is Peggy van der Plassche. Thank you for being here. And you can find more information on me quite easily on social media and the interweb. So I want to talk about a talk, I guess, a presentation I'm gonna give at a seminar, should I say a conference actually, called The Roots of Our Being, and it's held online from April 14th to April 18th, and it's a free event. And the rationale behind it, it's really this idea of what if your next breakthrough was not about pushing harder, but about becoming more aligned with who you already are. And that's something that has always driven me, the fact that we focus a lot about, working harder and longer and all that thing, and or even smarter, which means technically doing the same thing with hopefully a bit less effort. But what if we could go from more a place of alignment versus a place again from effort? And I'm really excited to be, a featured speaker at this event, The Roots of Our Being. You can find it in the show notes. And again, it's a free global summit that's going to happen from April 14 to April 18. You can register today already for free. And it really is not your typical wellness event. So it is a global gathering of more than 20 speakers. You have people who are economists, you have people who are shamans, you have people who are consciousness leaders, you have healers, and all of us explore how ancient wisdom can inform modern performance, purpose, leadership. We tend to forget we're in 2025, meaning there are a lot of things that have already been done many times in the past. So I tend to like not to reinvent the wheel and leverage what already exists, even if we think we have forgotten about it. So, and why does it matter for professionals? And maybe you know, maybe you don't. I spent 20 years in financial services, in tech, as a venture capitalist, and I really witnessed and experienced how burnout, disconnection, chronic overstimulation can really silently derail, even the most high-performing leaders. And that's something we tend to forget, like we often optimize instead of heal. We succeed maybe, but we don't feel fulfilled. We perform while at the same time we're slowly burning out. And that is obviously not sustainable, and it's not something you wish anyway. So there is obviously another way. There is always another way. And it starts with reconnection. And so my session is going to be on microdosing. Again, if you know me, you know that I really like plant medicine, not just plant medicine. It is not a silver bullet, like it's one of the tools in the toolkit. And so my session is going to be microdosing for more success, passion, and happiness, which is also aligned with my book, The Microdose Diet, the 90-day plan for more success, passion, and happiness. So the talk is rooted in my book. So I'll be sharing with you how microdosing, again, done intentionally and responsibly, can be a powerful tool for rewiring your brain, calming your nervous system. That's something we absolutely need to do. Also enhancing your creativity and your clarity while rekindling your motivation and your meaning. And so microdosing, it's not just a trend. Again, it's been around forever. We're rediscovering that, but let's be honest, it's not a discovery. And so microdosing is really a technique, and that's helping professionals to reconnect with their purpose, their presence, and possibility. And I don't know if for you it seems woo-woo or if it doesn't seem woo-woo. It doesn't really matter, like collect the information and then make your decision, but don't make your decision before knowing anything about it. That's unfortunately the definition of being programmed otherwise. So if you are really feeling that pull to shift from achievement mode to alignment mode, if you're curious again about new tools for energy, for creativity, for mental well-being, if you're ready to explore this intersection of ancient knowledge and high performance, if you're navigating a transition, a burnout, or maybe what's next, this summit is ready for you. And as I mentioned, it is free. So that's there is no sale here. So you can hear, as I said, there are like more than 20 speakers. So here are some of the voices you can hear if you're attending. So John Perkins. So John talk is about rebooting the regenerative life economy. You can hear from Jayotima, sorry, and it's really about this ancestral roots of our being. That's the name of the talk. You can hear about Dr. John Ryan. He's going to talk about sacred roots, sacred branches. You're going to hear about a talk about the memories of our souls, another talk about reviving the silence goddess. So a lot of great information that's going to bring you a lot of value. And you know what? I listen to summit like that. I love a tapping summit as well. And I would always recommend listen to all the talks. Very often I notice that I'm like, oh, that is less interesting or it's less of interesting to me. And very often when I listen to them, I'm like, oh, finally, there was a lot of great information. So sometimes your mind can trick you. So I would recommend to listen to all of them because you're going to get pearls of wisdom in each of these talks, and you're going to obviously be able to connect the dots after that. So, you can save your spot already now. Again, free online event, April 14th to April 18th. And, just a final thought, like we're living in a world that rewards us all. So reconnection is really revolutionary. That's not something you hear about very much, especially on social media. It's really about us all. But we lead best when we lead from within. So, I'm really excited about that event. It's really going to be fun. I hope you will join us. Nothing to lose in registering, nothing to lose in spending a few hours here and there, listening to the talk, walking your dog, walking outside, commuting, many opportunities to listen to that. And I'm sure you will get a lot of insight. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Peggy van der Plassche. You can look at the show notes to get the information on the event, and I hope we'll see you there. Bye. Have a good day.